y'all. Welcome back to Toya DTV, Toya DTV, Toya DTV, Toya DTV. Okay, y'all, we are here. It has arrived. Real Housewives of Potomac Season 5 finale. Episode 19, y'all. Deck the halls with drama. I do want y'all to know I do plan on reviewing some parts of Real Housewives of Atlanta. I'm not going to review episode by episode. I'm going to wait for the parts where I feel like it's absolutely like a lot going on. There's a lot of sadness in this first episode, and I don't feel like talking about that. So no, I'm not reviewing every episode, but what I will do is pop in and out on the good episodes. Episode 19, y'all. Deck the halls with drama. Starts off with Robyn, and she's planning her winter wonderland party. So apparently it's going to be her, Juan, and, family and friends. Next, we see Monique. Monique is going to a therapist that Ashley recommended to her. So, when the therapist asked her how she's been doing, Monique is like, my eating patterns are all over the place. It's the whole emotional roller coaster behind the situation with her and Candiace. Monique feels like everybody has wrote her off. She feels like she is still at a place where she's trying to prove who she is, what she stands for, and I think she's kind of upset with herself for allowing herself to get to that place of feeling like she needs someone's approval, but that apparently is like all she knows. From being raised as a younger child, she always was bullied and picked on and all of that, so she's always in defense mode is what she says. Monique's therapist says that she's not really letting people into her inner world. And Monique can see how that's possible. And the therapist thinks that it's a good time to write a letter to Candiace in explanation of how they got to that place. Like how they were, what changed, how they got to the place they are now. I don't know if she ever did that, but I know in her confessional she was asked, is she remorseful about anything? And Monique said she's remorseful for her actions, but she's not sorry for defending herself when she felt like she had to. Next, we see Ashley, Michael, and Dean, and they're doing baby Dean's 5-month photo shoot. They got him in his little tux onesie, his little suit onesie, looking like Michael. They finished the photo shoot, and Ashley and Michael start talking about Juan. And Ashley mentions to Michael that Juan is planning to propose to Robyn sometime soon. Michael is in complete disbelief, nah, I doubt it. Well, he actually said it's not possible. And of course, Ashley's intrigued. What do you mean it's not possible? Like, she's eating it up. So Michael says that he knows something about Juan, and he's not saying anything to Ashley. He's already said too much. He's not talking. Then we see Candiace and her mom at the nail salon, and Candiace feels like she made a huge mistake by looking up to Karen as though she were her mom. It's okay to have role models, to have people that you admire, have people that you respect, but when you are actually trying to replace your parent with them, that's where you went wrong. No one can fill the shoes of your parent if they are alive and well and they raised you. You are putting too much on another human being as far as what you're expecting from them. You're expecting a mother from somebody that's not your mother. That doesn't make a lot of sense. And I understand that she's an older woman, so you just should have said you respect her and her opinion and you look up to her, and it should have stayed there. But I believe Candiace got to a place where she wanted Karen to be her mother. That's why she's so bothered. Candiace says that throughout this whole situation with Monique and the charges and the complaints being filed and everything, her mom has been right by her side, lifting her up, and she realized now that she wants to be able to do that for her own child. But I'm not understanding the timeline. All of this came about after the altercation with Monique. That altercation with Monique must have changed Candiace's life. She wants to have children now. She's getting back close and and comfortable with her mom. She's buying homes with Chris. I see positives. I'm just saying. Candiace wants to start planning to have a baby in the fall to make sure she's not going to have an Aquarius baby because her mom is an Aquarius. know Candiace has been hurt by her mom, but one thing I need to happen, Candiace also needs to look at herself. Candiace is so quick to say what somebody else is. Does she think she's like this perfect angel? Because she's not. And yeah, your mom may be a little off, but she made sure you didn't struggle. So it's like, okay, you can't respect her and then turn around and disrespect her all at the same time. To be honest, Candiace's mom probably hit her in the head with a purse because she was running off at her mouth like she did Monique. I'm just saying. So we see Karen, and they are using the producer cam, which I did not like at all. Like, what's up with the quality on that? But anyway, she's packing because Karen is headed to HSN to sell her La Dame, honey. And I'm so proud of her. I'm so happy for her. This is like the perfect, everybody's going to be looking for gifts and things to, and Karen got up there. She looked good, y'all. Karen be slaying, honey. Karen be slaying. I don't care what nobody say. Her age don't matter to me. The fact that she had work done doesn't matter to me. The way she carries herself is all that matters to me. She's so elegant and she's so respected because of it. She's on reality TV, but she ain't out here being a complete fool. Like, come on. Karen knows how to do it, and she is making her businesses flourish on this platform that she has, and that's exactly what you're supposed to do. She's creating businesses, making them flourish. I know that's right. So anyway, she's headed to packing so that she can fly out to go to HSN. I thought it was so sweet because Ray wanted to go, but he says, it's the end of the month. This is a busy time for him, and Karen understood. So, Karen kind of mentions that she's a little disappointed at how the girls were acting and everything, saying that she was trying to set Candiace up. She would never set Candiace up. And I believe Karen. I believe Karen because of the proof, the text messages. I mean, it says it all. Now, Candiace's argument is this. I understand you gave me those time frames, but before that, you also told me that I could come between 5 and 5:30 or something like that. And she said that she could have just shown up at that time. Karen said she wouldn't have done that. I don't think she would have done that either, because for one, if you're showing up early to somebody's appointment, somebody's event, and the last thing y'all talked about was a set time for you to come, you wouldn't just spring. In my opinion, I don't think you would just spring up earlier than that time frame without running it past them. So then we see Robyn and Juan. They are in therapy. I don't know if this is a premarital thing they're trying to do if Juan is trying to do a premarital thing on a down low because they've been married before. So the therapist wants to know what previously happened in their marriage, and Robyn seems to be doing most of the talking. So Robyn explains, hey, he's an athlete. He was always gone. We had 2 children, and there was a lot on me because of that. I did everything. He was always away. I was exhausted. I was deprived of pretty much sleep. Juan said that it was very lonely for him. So Robyn was too exhausted and tired. Juan felt like she had put up a wall, and Robyn was too tired and exhausted to care what Juan thought. That's what led to their divorce. Robyn said that, Juan was never really hands-on, and he was also kind of against therapy because he had the male ego, can't nobody tell me how to feel type thing. But in this session, Juan seemed to open up, and he said, you got to keep it real. Let's not do this. Let's not sugarcoat. Like, you could have been a better wife, and I could have been a better husband. Like, that's how you get down to the nitty gritty. So that's when it comes out that Juan felt like Robyn put a wall up and didn't care. Therefore, he found affection and attention with other people. So everybody is starting to get ready for the party. We see Gizelle and all her shimmer getting ready, calling Kyle, and Kyle playing dumb. What party? And then we see that Robyn is getting her Robyn looked good in that red, y'all. That dress, Robyn looked good, and her son is like, why does it look like that in the front? I love that. He, like, the kids, boys will never let their mom be free. He's like, no, this part right here, She tries to close it up some, and he still didn't like it because it still was showing. Candiace and Chris are on their way to the party. Chris, I'm a singer, so I must talk in this low register. Don't be alarmed. I think I'm gonna just warm up a little bit. That is all. You know, I really have to talk in this monotone voice because I am the Beyonce of this event. I am the Beyonce of this event. I'm going to perform my remixed I See You. So I'm not going to be, yelling tonight, okay? Why would you be yelling? With that whole situation with Karen, I'm just not going to do it. Okay. We see Juan and Robyn. They have arrived to the party. I'm so proud of them. They got their time scheduled together now. They're not arriving late everywhere they go. Robyn must have got some heat put under her behind for being late all the time. Gizelle just makes excuse after excuse after excuse after excuse. In my opinion, she's better off just not saying nothing at all. Like, for real, nobody even cares that he's not there. Nobody even cares that she's there. But I'm just saying, like, I feel like she is really making herself look to be a complete active fool. And everybody keeps calling her first lady this, first lady that. They're not even married. She don't get that title. She don't get that title. And I've actually heard several times that this whole storyline for Gizelle is a complete setup and her girls are in on it and they're playing the part. I don't know if it's true or not. So anyway, Ashley arrives to the party. She got this long ponytail going on. I was like, okay. All right. The dark hair on Ashley is kind of cute. It kind of shocked me for a little bit. Karen sent out a text that she is having mechanical issues with her plane and that she doesn't think she's going to be able to make it. So Robyn is cool with Karen not coming because she's still mad that she said you need to worry about what Juan says when he starts drinking. Anyway, we see Michael drinking beer. He said he doesn't drink liquor anymore. Ashley says that's what happened the last time when all of that, oh yeah, I'd like to suck a sausage and all of that started happening. So apparently he doesn't drink anymore. If you didn't say it, why would you make any changes? But okay. We also see Wendy and Eddie arrive. I gotta say, they look good in that white. Eddie and Wendy, they look good as a couple and they look good in that white, honey. So Michael is talking to Juan and he's kind of surprised that Juan is kind of surprised that he hadn't met Eddie. But then they point out, oh yeah, you weren't at Candiace and Chris's anniversary party. Why would I be there? I mean, come on. So they kind of laugh and have a kiki moment off of that. I don't understand really why Karen and Monique are always the topic of discussion. No matter where the girls are, no matter what they're doing, somehow their names are brought up when they are not even there. That's when you know you run the show. Like, seriously, when you're not even there, your name is being brought up as if you are there. They can't even meet without their mind being on somebody that's not there. Like, that's crazy. Ashley is talking to Gizelle about what Michael, he knew something about Juan. Now, of course, Gizelle being who she is, she's like, well, what does he know? What does he know? He either needs to spill the beans or be quiet. He needs to either say it or be quiet. And I'm gonna go get him. Can I go get him? She goes and gets Michael as though her and Michael are cool. Like, this is the stuff I'm talking about with Gizelle. She'll do anything to be in the midst of somebody else's drama. So she's like, well, I heard you saying that Juan is not gonna propose. And he's like, not likely. I asked him and he just said that it was going to be, just friends and family, nothing special going on. And Gizelle is like, oh no, so let me go talk to Juan. So she goes to Juan and, so when you going to do it? How you going to do it? And he tells her, I'm just going to wing it. I'm just going to drop it at some point throughout the night, And she's like, okay. So Michael's like, why would I tell her what I know to Ashley? And it's like, Ashley, why he won't tell Gizelle. So what are you doing? Ashley is a messy somebody. I don't care what nobody say. Ashley and Gizelle ain't friends either. They're playing the role for TV, which is fine. But I mean, we see through it though. That's all I'm saying. So the time has come, and it is time for Candiace to perform her remix. Candiace, turn me up, turn me up, turn me. Is that as loud as it goes? Oh. I forgot how the song go. How'd I go? Which words to sing to tell you my everything, all I know. So I found the one. And then the music kicks in. They're like, ah. She performs that. The music kicks in. I gotta give it to Candiace. She did not stop singing when the music was not right. I don't know why nobody thought to do a mic check. Duh. Anytime you got somebody singing, there needs to be a mic check regardless. Okay, y'all. So we know Michael said that he wasn't gonna drink, right? I mean, he doesn't do liquor anymore. No shade, y'all. I clocked Michael. Michael had 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6 Coronas and 1 shot of liquor. This is why Michael was out of control. Okay. Robyn said like 3 or 4 times, it's an open bar, it's an open bar, it's an open bar. Candiace, she ain't your friend either. Anywho, so Robyn gets up and says her speech and everything, and she thanks, everybody for coming out for their holiday party, and it's an open bar. And Juan is pretty laid back, so Juan wants the mic, and Robyn's like, oh, you're speaking? Okay. So she gives him the mic. Y'all, I just want to say something. Robyn has been my mountain. Robyn has been my rock. It is what it is. That's how he is able to get through it. Men don't like, well, I'm not going to say all men. Some men are not sure how to express themselves, so that might have been why it came out like that, and that's fine. I mean, she is like a rock, though, Juan drops to one knee, and Wendy goes crazy. Wendy loses. Look, I shook part of my... Look at this. So, yeah. So, Wendy goes ballistic as if her and Robyn are like this. So, it's like, okay. Makes you think a little. So, anyway, Robyn is all, oh my gosh, I can't believe this, oh my gosh. And she's bent over, and Candiace and Wendy are running up there. Like, to me, that's some ignorant stuff. Let me have my moment. And I know that you're only excited for me, but I'm going to need you to back up. Be excited over there. Let me have my moment with my fiance that I'm about to say yes to. Don't intervene on that, y'all. That's, oh my God. Like, so they're running up there, and I'm with Gizelle on this part. She's like pushing them back, like, get back. Let him have his moment. I'm with her 100% on that. Like, y'all can go crazy back there. Don't run up there where they are. Give them some respect. So she pushes them back. So we see Michael in the crowd. You know that little creepy smile, Michael? That little creepy smile he had, that thing was... So he did it, huh? It is what it is. Apparently, Michael and Juan have a relationship outside of the show, which, I mean, I think genuine relationships, yeah, really do happen outside of the show. So apparently they have a relationship, and I don't know if Michael is jealous because he has now proposed to Robyn, or if he's a little upset because he didn't tell him when he asked him was anything special going on. After she said yes. And he's like, did she say yes? Did she say? Michael's asking everybody, did she say yes? Did she say yes? Michael, did you not see that ring go on her finger? Like, seriously. You don't know what that means? Later on, Michael finds Juan, and he's like, throughout everything, I stayed true to you. And Juan is like, I know, you don't have to tell me that. I know. You don't even have to say it. And Michael goes, let's do shots. This is when Michael had his first shot of liquor, which was the only shot he had. But he had that shot of liquor, right? So Ashley comes up. What are we drinking? Doing shots? Oh, I'm only going to have one. Michael said, one shot is okay. One shot is okay. So Ashley backs off. Let me go get with my friends. Michael's like, yes, cheers to you getting married and to the bachelor party in Vegas. And Juan was the one who said, just you and I. He's like, just you and I without all the cameras. So everybody looking at Michael with a little side eye. They need to be also looking at Juan with a side eye. Juan said out of his mouth, just you and I. Michael said, just you and I without the cameras. It could be just a man thing or whatever, that they are really that cool, which is fine. But it's certain things you just kind of don't put in the atmosphere to a bunch of people that don't know the ins and outs of things. Everybody's taking shots. The ladies are taking shots. So they decide to pour a little for Karen? Do they not realize you're supposed to pour for dead people? Karen ain't dead. See, that's not, anyway. Want to be doing something, don't know nothing about it. But anyway, talking mad crap about Karen. Oh, Karen's this, Karen. And everybody, not everybody, Gizelle, Candiace, Wendy, and Sharice are sitting back talking about Karen. Yeah, we knew she wasn't going to come. She is just this, she's that. Just stupid, petty talk. Now, Ashley is also in the circle, but Ashley ain't saying nothing. And at this very moment, Karen is arriving with Ray. So when they walk in, Chris tells them, hey, y'all just missed the proposal. Juan proposed to Robyn. Karen's like, oh my gosh, I really wanted to be here. You know, I felt like this was the day. I felt like this was the moment for Robyn. And she don't get many moments. So, I mean, she don't get many at all. She don't. I mean, this is now the highlight. And unfortunately, I feel like this is going to lead to another season of Robyn. Of course, when Karen gets around the ladies, Ashley has to ask her, oh, so you had some mechanical issues? Ashley, look, Ashley was quiet all season, right? I'm a mother now. I'm changed. I see things so differently. Pump, pump, pump. Ding, ding, ding. Like, she's back, y'all. She is back. And Ashley said, let me secure my spot next season by creating some chaos. That is what happened. You know, Ashley asked about the plane, and Karen starts explaining a lot of stuff. And I honestly feel like Karen, she over explains to the point where everybody's left like, what? The thing with Karen is that she don't mind explaining, but I think it would be better off if she just said, you know what, I'm here. Don't worry about what happened. I'm already here. I mean, that would have just killed it. It would have been over with. But no, it wouldn't have been over with, because they would have said, well, you said that you might not be able to make it, so why all of a sudden can you make it? They will pick apart anything. Karen trips me out. She was like, anyway, I forgive y'all for what happened at my wig shift party. You forgive us? I had to eat. Karen said she had to eat 4 chicken thighs, some coleslaw, and a biscuit from KFC. She missed her dinner date. I don't mean no harm, but why would you allow yourself to miss your dinner date? For these chicks who don't respect you at all? Nope. I think it was Gizelle. Somebody brought up the fact that Karen was trying to have Candiace and Monique meet up prior to her event at the same time. And, you know, Karen is like, I did not. I would not. That is not what happened. Monique is really working on herself. No, she is not, Karen. No, she is not. But you should see the things she put on social media. No, she is not. Again, that same Candiace, that same mirror that you're holding up to Monique saying you are not changed, you need to hold it up to yourself and say, I am not changed. Your mouth has not changed. Your demeanor has not changed. Nor has Monique's mouth changed. Nor has Monique's demeanor changed. So y'all are in the same boat. Worry about yourself. At this point, it's in the hands of the legal system. There's nothing more you can do. Karen's not choosing a side. And for real, when we talk about that, Karen is not choosing a side. If you feel so strongly about Karen not choosing a side, end the friendship. Tell Karen that you don't want to be her friend no more. It's simple. If you need that much from Karen and she's not giving it to you, end the friendship. But you don't want to do that. You want her to be on your side and on your bandwagon. That is not how true adults work. Okay? When you got some maturity in your mind, that's not how things work. It's not, oh, let me side with this because she was right and she was wrong. She was wrong and she was wrong. Or she was right and she was right. No. Candiace thinks she is like this goody two shoes, this perfect person, but she's not. The same way Monique responds to people on social media saying, yep, she asked and she received. It's the same way Candiace get up there, talk about homophobia and how she's wishing death on people and all this other stuff. She is nasty. But yet she won't look at her own self. And I think, like, I don't understand why it's so hard, but she needs to see her. She's so furious at everybody else, but she really needs to see her. She needs to really see the damage that's been caused by her mom, her upbringing, that protected box she's been in all her life. Something real life happened to her and now she can't deal. I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it. She's a spoiled brat and she's having a tantrum because Karen is not siding with her. So Karen, when in the midst of, her saying that Monique is working on her, no, she's not. And Karen just says, you know what? The truth will come out. The truth has already come out. There's only one truth, Karen. There's only one truth. Thought you weren't going to yell, Candiace. You are yelling. And it's because of the Karen situation. The same thing you said you were not going to yell about. So Michael sees Candiace yelling. Michael sees Candiace yelling. So he wobbles on over to Chris. Touches him on his back. Yes, Michael contacted Chris first. A lot of people don't see it. He did. He touched him and said, hey, matter of fact, what did he say? Touched him on the back, said, hey, you need to control your wife. She's out of control. And Chris then said, you should get the F out of my face. Michael responds, shut the F up and listen to what I'm saying. At that point, Chris jumped up and Chris was holding him like this with the open hand, like this against his. So for all of y'all that are saying that Chris touched him first, no, Chris didn't. First of all, he touched him in a way to get his attention, yes, but you don't touch a person that you already know you have a problem with, period. You don't touch a person, period, especially when you're talking about their spouse. I think they both got put out though. You know, when Michael started pushing him back, he's, he's touching me, he's touching me, he's touching me. You touched him first. You touched him first. Regardless of how drunk and silly you are right now, you still touched him first. And you attacked him verbally by talking crap about his wife. So get out of here with that. Like so many people are wrong on that. Chris touched him first. No, he did not. Chris was sitting at a bar minding his business when Michael wobbled his way up there, touched him on the back and said, you need to control your wife. She's out of control. The women start getting together because they see some chaos going on. They start going over to their man. What is happening? What is happening? So Ashley goes over to Michael. Who touched you? Who touched you? And he's like, that man with the failing business. And then Ashley jumps in. So Candiace is over there with Chris and Ashley's with Michael. Ashley jumps in. Oh, you want to talk some crap? You want to talk some crap about Monique though? So Monique has no self-control? What do you have? What do you have? But you want to cry. Ashley said, but you want to cry when your wife gets hands put on her. Ashley poured gas on that situation because it was between the men. And really, in my opinion, if the men are going at it, let the men go at it. You can talk to your man, but don't go talk to nobody else's man. I mean, that takes it to a whole nother level. So when Ashley gets to popping off, Candiace gets to popping off at Ashley. And Michael is telling Chris that he's going to jail. He's calling his lawyer. And Candiace, call him. You want to put your MFing hands on me, Michael? I MFing dare you. Michael wasn't even trying to get to Candiace. Michael was trying to get to Chris. And Michael was just at this point just going buku crazy. Just, you're going to jail. You're going to jail. I'm calling my lawyer. He can't touch me. He can't touch me. So they're all trying to rein him in. The security pops up and Michael's like, you need to get him out or I'm calling the cops. So Karen's like, right, honey, put your jacket on. This is beneath us. Let's go. I don't blame her because at this point, it's ridiculous that every time you turn around, somebody's trying to get physical. Not saying that, I mean, not even just the physical aspect of it. Every time you turn around, somebody is being verbally attacked as well. Like, it's just crazy. So Karen's like, get your coat, let's go. So Michael's still going on that guy from a redneck low-life family. This guy is touching me. Now, for Michael to say that Chris is from a redneck low-life family, that's some low stuff. And I can't stand people that have money and feel like they can look down on other people. You don't know what they have, but you assume that they're just in poverty. Like, that's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. And it speaks about his character in general. Chris is outside. He's gotten put out. Karen and them are leaving. Candiace goes out to Chris like, what the F is going on? He's like, I didn't do nothing. He tried to come at me. So Chris is still amped up. Chris is still ready to fight. You know, he's like, no, he wants to disrespect every woman, but he not gonna disrespect my wife. He can disrespect his all he wants to, but he not disrespecting mine. So Karen is leaving and Candiace and Chris is outside and Karen is like, you know what? It doesn't make any sense that we can't go anywhere without things getting this way. So we're leaving. Candiace still just can't be civil at all. She's like, well, some of us can't. And she had already hugged Karen and everything, and she wanted to pick that fight, but Karen just left, which I'm glad she did. You know, they're trying to wrangle Michael because they're all getting put out at this point. Michael is all the way in the producer room, telling them that they have no right to the footage and that he's going to press a lawsuit, and the security is touching him all over and he can't do that. And Michael is completely out of control. Ashley is trying to get him, Michael Darby, stop it, Michael Darby. Michael ain't hearing none of that. You are effing embarrassing me, Michael. Michael don't care. Michael had that liquor shot and he is done. Anyway, so Ashley is PO'd. Now they're all outside and Michael's on the phone with somebody. Well, trying to be on the phone with somebody. And Ashley is ticked off at him. Do I ever act like that with you? Do I ever act like that with you? F off, F off. They're all put out of there now. It's time for everybody to turn up, have fun. Robyn says she's not entertaining this. This is her night. So she is in the middle of the floor, dropping it like it's hot in her red dress, honey. She looked good. Her and Juan all grinding and everything, you know. And she, you know, it was cute. So we see the update. Monique said that the cases were dropped. No charges was pressed because the court saw that this was a mutual consented fight. So she was like, you're not about to send me to jail because you're embarrassed because you got dragged when you asked to get dragged. Candiace, on the other hand, so she busts out laughing, and I mean, really, it is what it is. To be perfectly honest, should someone in reality TV be able to talk mad crap, uncontrolled crap, just diarrhea of the mouth kind of crap to each other without being physical? I think so. But at some point, somebody might not be able to continue to take it. And this was years in being built up. Years of hearing the same crap over and over and over. You gonna drag me? You gonna drag me? So Candiace is distraught. She feels like, you know, where her little hood rat lawyers and all of that, all these people in the blogs and everything, they felt like it was just, you know, an antic, was just a part of the reality TV. And unfortunately, like, I feel sorry for Candiace just a little bit, only because I feel like she got a dose of reality in general, like not reality TV. She got a dose of reality because, yeah, you should be able to say what you want to say, but somebody else's response may not be what you think it's going to be. So at the end of the day, the charges got dropped, and I really feel like, I wonder what next season is going to bring, because as we know, neither one of them, as far as I know, has been asked to leave the show. Which, I mean, there's time for that to change, but as of right now, I don't think anybody's been asked to leave the show. So if Candiace is crying every single episode about this one thing, I don't know if reality TV is for her, period. Maybe she need to go into acting full time. Maybe she need to go into singing full time, because reality TV gets brutal sometimes, and that's just what it is. It shouldn't get physical, but sometimes it does. So if Bravo has decided to keep Monique and you said you refuse to film with Monique, you might be cutting yourself out of a check. But if that's worth your mental, you know, stability, and that's what you need to do, then go for it. But other than that, you're going to have to figure out how to work around this. You're going to have to figure out how to work around it. I mean, she's not remorseful. You don't seem to be remorseful because you're still lighting into everybody with your mouth. It is what it is, y'all. So at the end of the day, honey, let's see if I can remember the updates. Wendy's still working on her career. Karen, they're still working on their marriage, and she's not interested in moving to Florida. What was Monique's? She has a potty training book out. Robyn and Juan are building a home. Gizelle and her girls, Gizelle's girls are more accepting of their relationship now. And she has no plans to be moving with Jamal in Atlanta. So they are still living separate. Did I miss anybody? Candiace. Candiace is planning to have a baby in the fall so that she can prevent having an Aquarius baby like her mom. She is pregnant with baby number 2. And their marriage is stronger than ever. that's it, y'all. Season finale of Real Housewives of Potomac. Like I stated at the beginning of the video, I will be doing updates for Atlanta. It just will not be every episode. So I will pick and choose which episodes I do reviews on. Y'all stay connected to me on Instagram, toya.dtv, so that way you can get all my updates there if I am. And also subscribe to my YouTube channel and click the thumbs up for the videos. Also, when you subscribe, hit that bell so that you'll be notified when my new releases come out. All right, y'all. Love y'all. Until next time, you guys. I gotta go make about 6 videos later. Happy holidays. Be safe. Wear your mask. Wash your hands. Disinfect. Stay 6 feet away. All right. Bye.